Orlando Bloom. Welcome to the project. How are you?
I'm good, Georgie. Nice to meet you.
It is so wonderful to meet you, and congratulations on Carnival Row Season 2. This is the final instalment. What should we be most excited about seeing?
Yeah, it's sort of bigger and better and bolder and deeper. It goes further. You know, Philo, for my character and for I think all of the characters, they get a really great arc. You know, for Philo, he you know, we see him stepping into the row and turning his back on his history and his past, that he has so much shame and guilt around hiding this fey nature, and then, you know, seeing what it means to actually step into that and what that looks like, and then how that plays out, and these kind of otherworldly creatures that kind of come in, and the complexity, and him, you know, using his detective mind, and then the complexity of life and relationships. Nothing is as it seems, and it's so true to life. You know, life is messy, you know, and I love that about it. You know, it's like, it's not pretending to be anything it's not. It's like, no, life is messy. People have like really, you know, crazy stories and inner demons and darkness, and we all deal with it, you know, and that's what we see in Carnival Row, and I love that about it.
I love that you've used that comparison, because there's so many fantastical themes, but at its heart, it's realism.
Yeah, it's true to life, you know, and it's sort of, we can look at it through the lens of a fantasy series, which I think, you know, is a good way to look at issues.
I love when you talk fantasy to me, Orlando. And really, I mean, you were introduced to the world in this fantastical realm with The Lord of the Rings, right? And it's been 20 years since Return of the King. What does that sentence even mean to you? Because it's crazy. That's 2 decades.
I know, it doesn't make any sense, does it? It didn't. I mean, it was so strange when that number came around. I was like, wait, what? It's been that long? It is odd, you know, because you kind of age, don't you? But I don't know that I feel any different in so many ways. Obviously, the passing of time, in some ways, I feel like a completely different person. I'm so proud of the work that I've got to do in the world, and I'm so proud of Carnival Row. I'm so proud of, you know, obviously Lord of the Rings is like something that's going to stand the test of time, and that's epic. But I think, you know, it's a good one.
Well, I've got a bit of a confession, Orlando, because it's not actually Lord of the Rings that I know you best from. I was first introduced to you in the British crime show Midsummer Murders, where you were brutally murdered by a pitchfork. Do you remember that?
Bring that one out, why don't you? That's fantastic. Oh my God, that was actually, you know, that's crazy, because I was cast as Legolas in Lord of the Rings, and I went into that meeting having just finished drama school, and I went into that meeting, they said, so what are you doing? I said, I just finished drama school, I've just been cast in Lord of the Rings, and I'm leaving in like 3 months. They go, well, would you like to come and do this before you go? Have a bit of experience on camera? I was like, yes! And it was so funny. And then I go like, and I'm like, I mean, I had no experience. It was hilarious, but it was cool. It was funny. I love that. Peter Drinkwater, right?
Peter Drinkwater.
That pitchfork, I was like, oh! I mean, I'll never, that, like, the way that I die on that thing is hilarious, man. What?
Before we let you go, Orlando, I'd love to ask you about the boss women in your life. Katy Perry, Miranda Kerr, they were at this G'day USA event recently, and they got on so great. What a boss family.
They're bosses, you know, it's great. We got a blended family, and we all love one another. It's fantastic, you know. We got my son. We share my son. It's a wonderful thing, you know, and that's the way the world should be, isn't it? Everyone gets along, everyone loves one another and makes it work, especially for the sake of the kids. But we all support one another. It's great.
You should come to Australia. We'll support you.
I would love to. I miss Australia. Send my love to Australia. Bye.
Isn't that how things should be with exes, you know? Doesn't that make life a lot easier than your current partner saying you can't see your ex, because especially when you've had a kid with them, like that's how it should be. Yeah. That's like great.
And
you seem unconvinced. How can you be unconvinced?
No, but look, They're just, I feel like they're celebrities. They live in a different realm, so...
You don't think that's possible for the rest of us?
Look, they're almost kissing. They call each other sisters from another
That is a
mister.
mature way to deal with the end of a relationship.
Yeah.
But it's very easy to be mature, and you can, every time you have a fight, you can jet off to Florence or whatever. You know what I mean? It's fine. The rest of us stuck here.
Right, I get how it works in you guys' relationship. I understand. Don't worry.
Season 2 of Carnival Row premieres this Friday, February 17, on Prime Video.